Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another installment of First Class Combat Breakdowns. We got UFC 312. Yes, 312. Dricus du Plessis versus Strickland. And it's just going to be me today, but don't worry, I have Reagan's picks. But even though Reagan only paid attention to like the last two fights, I can't be mad at him. The next few cards are washed, if I'm going to be honest. If I can find it. And I know one fight on the prelims got canceled. It's going to be a quick one. I'll be honest. I'm about to fly through this like faster than a tornado head home. Let me stop. I'm not about to make fun of anybody. I'm not even a minute in yet. All right. Golly. Look, I haven't been on this iPad in a while. Look what fight night I'm on. Hernandez and Pereira. That is 2014. Good God, why am I so far back? Recap, we never talked about 311. Davalis Wheatley, my Georgian King, I'm happy about that. That was like the one fight I was like, please don't let Umar. I like Umar too. I just don't like when people get fast tracked. And Money Americano replaced Arman at the last second, so I had to go with Money, even though I knew Islam was going to win. But still, we can hope. That's the main thing. All right. First fight, we got Sakiled. He's Aussie versus Jabli, dude from India. I'm going with Shaquille. That's it. I'm going with the Aussie. Home state. They both records are 7-11, but yeah, I'm going with Aussie. Now we have Kevin Juset versus McAuliffe. I don't know. I'm going with Kevin Juset. He got knocked out by Brian Battle, but Brian Battle was good. He made me mad, but the last match he had with Randy Brown because he missed weight, so we ain't even gonna talk about it. So we're going with two Aussie. He's from France, but he trains like in New Zealand, Australia. Next we have, I think it's Keith Lee, Cody Reed. Cody Steele versus Rong Zhao. I'm going with Cody Steele. Yeah. Rong Zhao didn't really impress me his last other two fights. I'm gonna be honest. Cody Steele seems like he got bombs in his hands. But he is coming off Contender Series, so honestly, don't listen to me on the prelims at all. I probably watched like two fights on each fighter. I was like nodding off because all the fights were boring, if I'm being honest. Next we got, I want to know his first name before I say this. First we got Kobe Dickness. I don't know. It's something. Then we have Alexander. I think it's Alexander. Alexandri. And it's Alexandri Taporia. That's Ilya Taporier's older brother. And I see some older fights with him. He got some good stand-up. He got some good ground game. He hasn't fought in a while because he lost. Then he decided to focus on Ilya's career. I mean, look what he did helping out Ilya. He beat the two greatest featherweight champions ever. Like, it's crazy. I'm going with Alex Drexky. I hope I'm saying it right. I gotta support the Georgian. Taporia, Dickness or Kobe. I'm sorry, Kobe. He trains he trains with Alex and Izzy is what I heard. I heard good things about it from both of them. Taporia definitely has a lot more pressure on him just because it's his brother. He has a big name to live up to. I did not pay attention to this woman fight. I didn't even notice it at all. I'm not paying attention. Okay, we're going to do Jared Jenkins versus Santos. Santos, what's your first name? Every time I try to bet against Jenkins, Gabriel Santos, I lose. Every time I bet against this man, I lose. And it could be the stupidest way how he'll win. I know he broke his... He broke something. I know he lost by TKO. I can't remember how he actually lost. But he did it in some way. I know he got hurt. Then he was like laying on the canvas. Something like that. So, yeah, it was like not doctor stoppage, but TKO because he broke or something. Something happened to him. Santos is nasty. If he is in the first round, he starts slowing down a little bit. Not even slowing down. So he gets more reckless, I say. And if Jenkins controls that the whole time. I think Jenkins is going to outpoint him, but I wouldn't be surprised if Santos pulls out. Oh, Jenkins is a underdog too, plus 90? That's some money, I'll say so, but I think I got Jenkins on this one, especially if it goes to decision. See, like, the main event is actually trash. Jake Matthews versus Predio. I don't know. Maybe I go with the Argentinian guy. I don't know. Jake Matthews isn't really all that. He's 20-7. The Predio is 12-2. I don't know. I just don't know. Maybe Argentinian. Who did Jake Matthews beat? Or did he lose? Is that Phil Rowe he lost or won? Phil Rowe isn't even that good. Yep, it's Phil Rowe. Oh, God. Phil Rowe's 10-5. I want to go with Argentinian, but I don't know. Over 1.5 I'll see on that fight. See, like, I'm just going to the last two fights. I'm sorry. I don't even... Justin Tafa. This isn't the last two. Then this guy who's, like, undefeated from Brazil. I don't know. Every time I bet against Tafa, he knocks them out. And every time I lose, I bet on Tafa, he gets outpointed because people want to wrestle fuck him, which would be the smart thing to do with his stand-up. Now we're on the last two fights. The fights that matter. Other than, I'm only looking to these last two, then Topuria. And that's about it. You got Zhang Wei Li versus Tatiana Suarez. Suarez? I don't know. I'll respect. Wait, Wei Li's 35 to Tatiana's 34. 63 inch for Wei Li, 66 for Tatiana. Switch stance for Wei Li, southpaw for Tatiana. The strikes are pretty... Wei Li has more strike accuracy. Well, landing per minute, but Tatiana, she's accurate as hell. At a 71 to Wei Li 62. But everybody always says, this is the main thing I hear, Tatiana wins. She's going to submit her. That's about the only thing I hear from that. But I'm going with my Chinese queen. I got Wei Li. I was just rewatching Wei Li fight versus Joanna, the first one. Oh my God, that's one of the best women fights ever in UFC history. Then she shut that down. The second one, the spinning forearm knockout. Man. But yeah, Tatiana, she looks nice. Not looks-wise, but she looks nice on the ground and stuff. She has a nice teep kick or whatever. Then she has, like, she throws out, like, a couple jabs. But that's really all I've seen for her stand-up. But then she submitted Andrade. But who's Andrade in 20... Who's Andrade since he beat Rose? And even that was a fluke, I would say. Like, come on. Like, of course Andrade beat Mackenzie Dern. Mackenzie Dern is shit in stand-up. And she's trying to stand with Andrade, who has bombs in her hands. But actually, Reagan's going with Tatiana. I'm going Wei Li. Let me not forget that. Reagan has Tatiana, and I have Wei Li. So we'll actually see. I know Wei Li is 35 years old. She's getting up there, but I don't know when's the peak for women in mixed martial arts. I guess it would be the same age, maybe. I'm not sure. But Tatiana is 11-0, undefeated. But I'm not listening to these undefeated records anymore. On the last card, 3-11, how many people lost their O? Umar, Pallet, then Nakimoto. They all lost their O's. I think somebody else did lose their O also. I may be forgetting. But I'm going Wei Li. I got Wei Li. Reagan has Tatiana. I know I said this video was going to be quick. I'm actually about to hit 10 minutes. Now for the main event of the evening. DDP, Dricus du Plessis versus Sean Chaos Strickland. I know it's nice. I thought Strickland even has like a nickname in the UFC. I'll actually be surprised. Yeah, there's nothing. What is Dricus? Does Dracus have one? Is it White Lion? Does he have one? No, I don't see it. Maybe don't. I'm pretty sure they showed on ESPN. Dracus is 22-2. Sean Strickland is 29-6. Dracus is undefeated in the UFC. So this man's like, I think this man's like 10-0 in the UFC right now, or 9 or 8-0, something like that. I know it's 8. It's at least 8. Lowest 8. And yeah, they're both the same height, same reach. Dracus 31, Sean 33. Switch stance for Dracus, orthodox for Sean Strickland. Their stats are about pretty much the same, honestly. I'm surprised that Strickland has a higher takedown accuracy than Dracus, 50-64. I'm just gonna say it. The first fight with them was pretty close, but even then I gave it to Dracus, in my opinion. I think Sean did win the first 2, then Dracus took the last 3. So I just finished watching Dracus versus Izzy. Izzy was definitely gonna beat him if they went to decision because he was really outpointing him. But Drake is, how he fights. Always gets somebody confused. You think he's tired, but he ends up on your neck somehow. I definitely have grown as a fan of Drake. I never really hated him. He definitely got my respect when he finished Robert Whittaker. I made a whole video about that on this channel a long time ago. But yeah, he definitely got my respect with that. I was shocked. The whole world was shocked when he did that. But yeah, the first fight with them two, Drake and Sean, it was close. Like I said, split decisions. Really a coin toss. If it landed on either or, I'd be like, okay, whatever. They both fought it. I'm surprised, don't make me a judge. I would be like, split draws, running back. But on this one, on the main event, me and Reagan have the same pick. And our pick is DDP. We think Drake is going to pull it out. Sean, he does the same stuff. It doesn't look like Sean really ever changes his fight game. I think Sean said this is the first fight he actually looked back on or whatever. You know how Sean is. He can be probably hard-headed, arguing with his coach and stuff, trying to make his own way count. Then Sean, every time, Drake has a nice, switch when he punches, changes stance, he flows with it. It's not, it doesn't look flowy, of course, but he's very nice at that, of shuffling his stance when he punches. But I think he's going to catch Sean, maybe, because Sean usually, when he gets undisciplined, he throws his hands out like that. We saw him get knocked out like that by Alex Pereira. So, I don't know. I think Drake has more in his arsenal other than, because Sean only throws a 1-2. He does. I never even see Sean throw out a teep. Not teep. He does throw out plenty of those. A hook. I never seen this man throw out a hook. And he's been blaming on this when he got caught in the eye. He's like, I couldn't see the blood. I was like, bro, Drake's eye was swollen. After, in the second round, he wasn't even complaining about not seeing. That man can barely see. You both couldn't see. You don't see this man making excuses and stuff. So, I don't know. How was Sean win? I was about to say Sean O'Malley. How was Sean win? Maybe points. But even then, I don't trust them. He has to knock out Drake. But does Sean even have, that punching power? I don't know. But all I can see is Sean winning by decision. I can see Drake is winning by a lot of stuff. So that's our 312 review. Hopefully you all can make some money. You're not financial advisors. Be safe on this card. Don't get a little too crazy. It's boring as hell. I'm sorry, this card isn't good. I hope 313 is better, because on the main card, all I see is Alex and Ankalaev. So good fight. And Dan Hooker and Gaethje. That's the only fights they have on the main card. The prelims, early prelims, shit. I was looking at it, I was like, what is this right now? Are you serious? I think it's about as bad as this card for the prelims and stuff. But thank you, beautiful people, for letting me take some time out of your day. I'll catch you in the next episode of First Class Combat Breakdowns. Peace.